A Fishers couple has filed a formal complaint against Hamilton Southeastern Schools to get their son back in school. The Daig family claims the school district is failing to provide crucial services to their son and other students with special needs. Call 6 Investigates' Kara Kenny has been digging through this complaint and explains why their attorney says it's a violation of federal law.
Dylan is a 10-year-old boy with a lot of challenges, including quadriplegic cerebral palsy. His parents, Greg and Aaron Daig, adopted Dylan through foster care when he was 4 years old.
He requires pretty much 24-hour care. He is tube-fed, so he gets administered all of his nutrition through a tube in his stomach. He's nonverbal.
At school, Dylan gets occupational, physical, and speech therapy, as well as academic instruction. But that all came to a stop in March when HSE and other schools closed amid COVID-19.
Because he was so depressed and he's crying. He thrives at school. It's his favorite place in the world.
The Daigs had hoped Dylan would return to New Britain Elementary this month, but Hamilton Southeastern Schools is starting its school year with virtual instruction only. The Daigs filed a formal complaint with the Indiana Department of Education this week, saying virtual learning isn't adequate for their son.
How he's supposed to give himself his own breaks and that he's supposed to do a movement break. He's supposed to do 45 minutes of reading. Dylan can't get out of his chair without assistance. Dylan can't read. So they gave us this whole plan of things he can't do.
Their attorney, Tom Blessing, says the district is violating federal law, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act.
We're not trying to punish the school district. We're trying to get Dylan back in school and get him the services that he needs.
The complaint questions how HSE can allow athletics inside schools, employees to receive childcare at school buildings, and permit YMCA programs on school property, but not reopen schools for students with special needs.
He was provided a week of what they call, or 4 days of transitional learning, which is what he does every summer to prep himself for reentry to the school district. And he went to school. I have photos of him getting on the bus, going to school, for them to then just shut it down and ignore me, which was really upsetting.
The Department of Education is expected to hold a hearing on this complaint. The Daigs and Blessing say they are doing this not just to help Dylan, but any child that relies on public school systems for therapies and services.
We might be one of the louder voices right now, but there are dozens of voices behind us in this district that are scared to death and they don't know what to do for their kids.
Kara Kenny, RTV6.
We reached out to the Hamilton Southeastern Schools for their response to the complaint. They are currently reviewing it. According to the district's website, it says students will continue to receive special education according to their individualized education plan to the greatest extent possible. You can read their reopening plan in this story on the RTV6 app and at our website, theindychannel.com.